Korea and Japan. Lee Jong-min and Chae Yu-jung of Korea taking on Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito of Japan. We've had some thrilling matches so far. As you can see, plenty of three-gamers. And this is the penultimate match of the day. This mixed doubles clash between two giants of the game, of the sport. Two giant nations, I should clarify, Korea and Japan. Japan, of course, having won the mixed doubles here not too long ago. It was back in 2022, I would say, 2021, I beg your pardon, when Japan won the mixed doubles title. That time it was Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino. And as you see on the screen there, Arisa Igarashi, now Igarashi, has changed her discipline to women's doubles. But she was the last Japanese player to win the mixed doubles title here at the Denmark Open, along with her partner Yuta Watanabe. And you see the mixed doubles draw, and two of the semi-final places have been booked. The winner of this match between Korea and Japan will face a Chinese opponent in either Guo or Chun or the defending champions Feng and Huang in the semis, and waiting in the final either the world champions Chun and To of Malaysia or the top seeds Jiang and Wei of China. There are no easy matches left, it'd be fair to say, at the Denmark Open, as we see the Koreans make their way. This is Lee Jong-min, just 19 years of age, the right-hander, alongside his partner Chae Yu-jung, Korean 30-year-old left-hander. She's just confused about which way to enter, but is following her partner through to get onto the court. And, well, following in them are the Japanese, now unseeded, but just missed the seeding by a small margin. World number 8, Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito had a big win yesterday when they saw Deshapol Puavaranukroh and Supisara Peos Sampran. Looking to go one better now here at the Denmark Open. Well, this will be their second meeting. Met once before, and it was this year that they faced each other. It was at the Orleans Masters in March, as you see there, and it was the Koreans who won in 3, 21-17, 11, 21, 21-19.
Black, your choice. You will receive, you will serve. That's all. This side. Thank you.
As we see the coin toss, and it will be Lee Jong-min who chooses to receive, and Natsu Saito who will serve. They've stuck to the near end of the court, the Japanese, and their choices made. So that Orleans Masters was incidentally also the first tournament of Lee and Chae together. They only got together this year. And Lee Jong-min, as I mentioned, just 19, from Incheon in South Korea, ranked 42 with his partner Chae Yu-jung, which is the highest ranking they're enjoying at the moment. Though Chae Yu-jung was a former world number 2, as you're about to see, and she was world number 2 with Seo Sung-jae, her former partner, who she won the World Championships with last time in 2023. Have a win-loss record of 11-6, so not many matches played altogether, 17, and they've won 64% of that. At the quarterfinals, it's a lot more assured. They won 100% of their quarterfinals. Lee and Chae, as you see there, beat Jyske and Delru. That was a huge win over the French players. 17-21, 21-18, 21-19 in 70 minutes. And then also a pretty tough opponent in Maulana and Jamil. They saw them off 19-19 in 40 minutes. So some impressive wins already for Lee and Chae. Not been playing together on the tour for that long, but that is the level that they bring to the courts. Hiroki Midorikawa, 25 years of age, from Saitama in Japan, enjoying his career best ranking with his partner Natsu Saito, 8 in the world. They got there in May this year. And they have a win-loss record of 30-14. That's 68 100% of matches won, but it makes for poorer reading at the quarterfinal stage. They played 10 quarterfinals, just won 4 and lost 6. You see there, beat Shanawi and Marwa in the first round in 37 minutes, 13 and 20. But look at that big win. So off the number 3 seeds in 69 minutes, 21-18, 20-24, 21-12. So both these pairs have had some impressive victories coming into this quarterfinal, which makes it very, very interesting to watch because they're quite even in their matchups. It's Trish Grupp, who's sitting in the umpire's chair, and joined by Sebastian Kouval in the service judge's chair. So it can get pretty tight between these two. And I was just saying, Selena, they've spent some fair bit of time on the court, both these pairs. Midorikawa and Saito, who you saw yesterday, beating Puavaranukroh and Pio Sampran. That was a huge win for the Japanese pair, wasn't it?
Yes and no, because actually the last meeting they also beat them at the World Championships. So in a way, was it expected? I wouldn't say that, but on the other hand, they have been capable of beating them before. So why not do it again?
Absolutely.
And they did so. So I'm thinking we're up for a great mixed doubles match here.
Yeah, because Lee and Chae, I was saying, beat Jyske and Del Rue in the first round, and that was a number 6 seed. You know, if you think about some big results, these 4 players have produced it.
Exactly.
Oh, we're about to get the quarterfinal going very, very shortly. It'll be Saito who serves.
On my right, Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito, Japan. And on my left, Lee Jong-min and Chae Yoo-jong, Korea. Natsu Saito to serve to Lee Jong-min. Love all. Play. Vote. 1. Love.
You know, sometimes watching the Koreans, it's hard to believe that they've only played a total of 7 events together.
That isn't much, isn't it?
Yeah, in March.
But then again, they produced some great results
2. Love.
up until now. So I would say they're off to a promising start. And I think the Korean coaches think that as well.
Yeah, because there were questions about Chae Yoo-jung's future after the Olympics.
Yeah, I must say I had those questions myself because I was wondering if she would continue, yes or no.
3.
And actually, I didn't anticipate it, CEO only going further in men's doubles. Especially since I actually saw more of a gap existing in mixed doubles with 8 out of 10 pairs retiring or changing partners.
That's a good point you make. I am not surprised, though, that he picked 1, because I think the Olympics and the fact that they weren't quite as successful as everyone thought he was going to be sort of forced that on him, that he can't play at 2 disciplines at that level and still sort of, you know, have the energy of the for the Olympic Games.
Yeah, I agree. I think and it's also proven, actually, to be a very good choice. Wow, that is a lovely, lovely slice there.
4. 1.
Reverse slice from Midorikawa.
And I think the fact that, you know, maybe the fact that Kim and Seo was slightly older post the Olympics, and therefore the future was, if you were looking at the next Olympic cycle and partnering with a younger Kim Won-ho, maybe was the way strategically to go forward.
Yeah, and I always felt like, I think it was a real shame that Kim Won-ho stopped playing men's doubles, because I felt he was doing so well in that area too. Because always when I played him, he was the only top 10 player back in the days I didn't manage to beat. But he was a atypical mixed doubles player because he didn't have that strong power, but he was so skillful. And sometimes he was spending more time at the front court than his partner was.
Which I'm sure she did not appreciate.
No. It's not nice playing Kim Won-ho in the front court. Oh, Chae was out of that rally already.
Oh, look at the expression on Chae Jung's face.
And she thought it was over.
Yeah. Well, it's a good start from the Japanese, that's for sure. 7-2 very quickly. Opening up a 5-point gap here. But the other thing that a lot of people have been talking about in the background is the kind of talent Lee Jong-min is. And maybe Chae Jung is a perfect partner to nurture that talent.
I think that's one of the main reasons why they have been put together. And result-wise, she's doing a great job, in my opinion.
Yeah, she will have to take charge, right?
Yeah, but I think it's also a real privilege when you're upcoming talent that you can learn from someone more experienced. So I think that will benefit him in the later stages of his career.
I think immensely, given that she has been such a stalwart in the Korean team for so long.
Exactly, and it's nice to see her being back on court.
Service over.
Because I also had doubts when I saw Seo partnering up with Kim Won-ho.
There were.
And they went from 2 top 10, or actually Kim Won-ho was number 7, I think. Top 10 pairs in the world from having no pair.
Yeah, because Kim and, you're right, because everyone's thinking Kim and Jung, Olympic silver medalists, and they're no longer playing.
Exactly.
Right? Like, how do you go, and you break up your world champion pair as well.
So in that way, the gold medalist quits, silver medalist quits.
Yeah.
The bronze medalist quits.
Is that maybe, it's an interesting choice to make. You're picking one discipline over the other, and when you had clearly people who were well set in that discipline.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Japanese has been really hunting that, or closing that mid-court, front court. It's something I found very impressive to watch. I said it yesterday as well in my commentary. The way Midorikawa, of course, is not the biggest player on court, but he kind of is able to get underneath every single shot and putting an amount of pressure and speed on it. It's just difficult for a female to withstand.
Oh. Well, she made her intentions known there. I think she'd had enough.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
7, 10.
Also, well spotted that space on the court by Chae Jung. Closes the gap to 3.
Strings on. Yeah.
8, 10.
It's a little bit of luck for the Koreans.
9, 14.
Yes.
Look at how explosive he is.
Yeah, they take full, the jump smashes. We know Yuta Watanabe was one of the biggest jump smashes there was in the mixed doubles game. I think Midorikawa.
Wow. Well read from Chae Jung.
9.
It's something she was so good at. Whilst I was playing her, it didn't look she was there, but then suddenly she was there with her racket. She's so good in having that racket ready at all the time. Again,
covers the net really well. There you go. Look at that. Nice touch. Really light touch.
10, all.
Right.
I think she was contemplating. Did it went over? We got the point?
Yeah. Because you didn't see either pair celebrated. I think they were both waiting to see
what happened,
which way it went. But 10 all, back on level terms, 4 points in a row. So they're right back in it.
Exactly.
Service
That's a
over.
shame.
11-10.
Good run of serves.
Just 1 point separating the two pairs at the mid-game break. 11-10 in favor of Midorikawa and Saito. But this is plenty of promise.
빼는 동작. 그 동작이 해봐야 돼. 나와야 돼. 그거 나와야 돼. 때리려고 하지 말고. 아니, 너 계속 네가 치기만 바쁘니까 볼이 짧아지면 분명히 여자 쪽으로 그냥 볼이 가는 어떻게 들어갈 수가 없지. 치고 붙이고 빼고.
내가 스마시 내시가
네가 붙여줘야만 유정이가 들어간단 말이야. 어?
Service over.
攻める形で意識し
11-15.
てで女のさラウンド側のロングサーブ結構きついから、そこもちょっとイメージして
Very quickly. Lee. Chae, not again. 11-10. Play. Out.
Yeah.
Service over.
Service error.
11 all.
At the restart means it's back on level scores, and I was just talking about the fact that they have a 100% record in quarterfinals, Lee and Chae. So when they come undone, it's actually earlier on in the tournament than later. They're more susceptible in the early rounds.
Wow. And again,
Brilliant.
Service
great
over.
deception. Midorikawa using his explosiveness.
12-11.
Also, I feel like that lift was very short.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was punished for that lift.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice defense. This is a good rally.
It is. Great defensive play by the Japanese, though. Oi.
Oh, misjudgment.
Service over.
But great
12.
perseverance from the Koreans.
Yeah, great work from Lee Young-min there from the backcourt.
Players, come here.
I think they're going to get a little bit of a telling.
It's not for you. We need to play on much quicker.
Yeah.
Change the shuttle.
Being told to get ready faster, play quicker. 44 shots that last rally. It had all four players going for it. It was a really strong defense from both sides. But in the end, it's Lee Jong-min who delivered the winning.
Nice. Oh. That looked nasty.
Yeah.
I think he's okay.
Well, service over. 13-12.
See, having.
Thank you.
Yeah, because he just. Oh,
Oh, that looked nasty.
it just looked like he slipped.
You all right? Yes, you can fix it.
He's going to tie his
No, you can't
laces
take it
up.
off. You can fix the shoe. Put the shoe back on now.
It's tough umpiring.
Yeah. She almost sounds like my principal.
Lee, Lee, warning for delay.
He's got a warning for delaying. I think she
a little bit
told him to just fix his shoe, and
Play.
he took his time. Yes, I think given that he just
Almost
lost
twisted his ankle.
Yeah, lost his footing. That felt like could have been dealt with a little bit gentler.
12.
gentler.
But the good thing is that he's okay.
Yes, most important.
15, 12.
But it's definitely sort of dropped their momentum a bit.
Yeah, I
You can
totally
see
agree.
that.
That return of serve wasn't the best one, as Midorikawa could really punch on that good flick serve.
Yeah, really good
Wow.
serve.
And
That
again,
was
16,
super.
12.
And I think the Japanese are making most of this opportunity where they realize that the Koreans have dropped off a little bit. Well defended. I mean, look how high Lee is jumping to get these angles.
wow. Oy, oy.
Oh,
17.
apologizes straight away, Midorikawa. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I was lucky there. Great reactions, though.
Well, 5 straight points.
He had to get himself out of trouble.
Yeah. A little bit unlucky with that. The Koreans, because it's not going their way at all. Oh,
Wow, great interception.
brilliant.
Great.
Really
Wow,
nicely,
Saito.
but I mean,
But it started with the slice from Midorikawa, taking the speed a little bit out, forcing your opponent to play over the mid. And there is what Saito's so good at. She's waiting there with her racket.
or to rack it up.
Exactly. Sometimes that's the only thing you need to do as a female badminton mixed doubles player.
Well, now you're just playing things down. Yeah, well,
19,
it's kind of gone
12.
off rail here for Lee and Chae. I think that incident at the net really kind of threw them off a little bit. And since then, Japanese have taken full advantage. 19-12 now. 7-point lead, 2 away from taking this opening game. Oh, he missed it.
20. Game point 12.
8 game points. Can they convert?
Service over.
Rare mistake.
13.
Lovely reactions from Chae, though. That was not an easy shot to
Yeah.
play. I think she had one as well in the mixed doubles against Tom and Delphine, where she somehow managed to save the point.
Game. First game 1.
Second game point opportunity, and they convert.
21.
Hiroki, Midorikawa, and Natsu Saito, 21-13. It was an 8-point run in that second half that did the damage, really, for the Japanese pair. And they now are a game up as a result. Did really well in that second half, it'd be fair to say. And reaping the benefits.
스매싱 다 했단 말이야.
Confirmation, it's 21-13 to Midorikawa and Saito, the opening game.
왼쪽으로 가는 스매싱.
그 다음에 남자애가 사이드 빠르게 하다니 땡다니 그 커버 해줘야 돼.
And now, court number 1, women's singles. She's from Denmark. She is Mia Blackman.
좋아한다 뭐 누가 넘었어 리다 거기서 기준 물려도 대각으로 대각 드라이브 직선 봐 직선 여기서 스매싱이나 드라이브 대각으로
The opponent from China, Han Yu.
이쪽으로 처음에 쓰려다 그 다음에 좀 이제 중국을 봤을 때 바로 무정이 쪽으로 옵니다.
Umpire is Renault, Switzerland. Service comes Danish Quarter, Germany.
대시동을 땡기시네. 아따마 상대되네.
On court.
All four players back on court.
Second game.
We're going to
Love
have
all.
Saito serve to get the second
Wait.
game going, having already taken the opening game, 21-13.
Ooh,
Service over. 1.
Frustration.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But she was doing well there.
Well, it's a good way to just get right back into it. These two, Midorikawa and Saito, of course, silver medalists at the Asian
Ooh.
Championships.
That was a great return of serve, but great retrieval by Midorikawa. So quick on his feet.
It's got the line.
It's landing in. Misjudgment there.
2, 1.
We'll take it. Nice little push. And I think the biggest difference
Service
that
over.
I think Lee and Chae, I guess, have to figure out is Chae was with Seo so used to just being in front. That's all her responsibility was, is to cover the net and the front court area because Seo looked after the back. Here, she almost feels a little bit responsible for Lee and you see her stepping back a bit every now and then.
Yeah, but it also makes sense because Seo, I think, had a little bit more
Service
deadly
over.
weapons, I would say,
3,
from
2.
the backcourt. And I feel that's what Lee Young-min is still a bit lacking in being that deadly from the backcourt and setting his partner up, I
Yeah.
would say. And that was where Seo was so good at. And you can also see that now in the men's doubles, how tough it is to withstand the pressure.
Service over. 3, all.
Even though he also is not having the hardest of smashes.
Yeah.
His variation and his understanding of the game
4,
and his ability
3.
to go cross as well. You hardly see players doing that a lot. But he also dared to do it on a guy. And that kind of surprise shots is what sets him apart from the rest. Yeah, that's dangerous.
But I just think
Well
that
read.
with
3.
Chae Yu-jung and this new partnership, I think it's that adjustment that she has to make because she's played with Seo for so long in that certain way that
Yeah, 100%.
she has to kind of reconfigure.
Yeah, regroup.
Yeah.
Almost. But then again, it helps that he's also a lefty.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was a good smash, but good defense there from Midorikawa.
Japanese have been solid with their defense. And I just think that
He looks so
maybe-
relaxed.
Yeah. I think that the fact that they've won the first game, Midorikawa and Saito, they will be a lot more freer and more relaxed, and you know, and not have to.
Also having the experience, I would say, from performing on a big stage already. But also, that's also going in. Misjudgment there.
7-3.
That was, in fact, really nicely played, if you think about it.
It is. Right in the overhead corner.
Yeah.
I would target that side of the field as well a little bit more if I were the Japanese. Good defense. They're extremely solid.
And that is their, I mean, that is the sort of the
core
foundation.
Core of mixed doubles.
Yeah, it's the foundation. In fact, I would say of the Japanese game.
I agree. Foundation of Japanese badminton.
Yeah, is the defense has to be absolutely 100% strong, and then you build from there.
Good flick serve again.
They're not doing anything wrong at the moment, I'll tell you that. And I just think that winning that first game has really sort of opened them up, has freed them up. And
yeah, and they can play now the big court, which is nice.
Yeah, that's true. They're on the right side as well.
The right side, but the Koreans also lost a little bit of their confidence and are struggling.
Yeah, and if you ask me, since it was 12-all in that first game, it's not been the same for the Koreans.
No, but they're struggling to find answers and also struggling to adapt to the court. The side of the court, I would say.
And Saito and Midorikawa, of course, have the benefit of having played here yesterday against a tough opponent.
Agreed. And also that I think the circumstances also matches their game style, because they are so composed and relaxed, and it really helps when they can play the whole court. I never liked when I drew them in an environment where we could play the whole court. You could also see Lee Young-min is struggling with scoring points.
Missed it.
11-3.
Yeah,
Interval.
but it's typically a sign of a little bit of immatureness, but also running out of ideas, because your opponents are not giving you anything
and
to
everything's
work
coming
with.
back.
Exactly.
Everything's coming back. And
It's so frustrating.
I can imagine. 11-3.
But then again, they need to find something, and they need to find something.
I mean, they did it well in the first game. They kept pace. They had the lead for a bit. You know, it was really tight. It was really close in that first half. And they need to find some of that again, as we see them trail by 8 in the second.
반스마싱 때 반스마싱 같은 거 해놓고
20
중간점 오는
seconds.
것을 빠르게 하고.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Line judge. Line judge. Players on court. Coaches, return to your chair. Thank you.
Eleven-3 up. Midorikawa and Saito have an advantage of mammoth proportions, it'd be fair to say. They have the first game and now lead by 8. And so it's now or never for Lee and Chae.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Nice interception at the net. She just went
service over.
Very. With that interception, she managed to turn the rally around.
4-11.
Yeah. They've had a 9-point run stopped with that point. Midorikawa and Saito on a roll. And the mid-game interval couldn't have come any faster for Lee and Chae.
Targeting Saito now a lot more. Good change of pace.
She is defensively strong, unmoved.
She has been playing very well. is impressive because they are throwing everything at her at the moment, but she managed to survive.
12.
So huge credit to Saito in this particular rally.
Yeah,
Because she really stood her ground and she was under a lot of pressure there.
I mean, she bore the brunt of that attack,
Yeah.
Natsu Saito, and did not let up, which has been impressive.
Flicks her.
Service over.
But yeah, just you see the energy is a little bit better now from Lee and Chae. Just that's got a little bit faster, a little bit more urgent with their play.
Yeah, they need to somehow accept that they need to work extremely hard to get on the scoreboard. There's nothing coming for free because the Japanese are playing amazing.
Yeah.
Service over.
If they do give a loose shot, they're going to get
Exactly.
punished.
They
Right?
get punished right away.
5.
And in a way, it's also a quarterfinal at the Denmark Open, so
You got to pick it up.
exactly.
And it's gone long.
It's way long.
14.
And that is
5.
showing some signs of immaturity there.
Yeah,
Way long on the backboard. It's not like a few injured, but it has been happening now a couple of times.
But I think when he... The thing is, you know,
15. 5.
they've managed to sort of take away his attack from him, right? So because he was hitting big, if you think at the start of the game, he tried to sort of smash his way out of a point. It kept coming back, it kept coming back. And he just couldn't get a
16.
breakthrough. And so now he's trying another way, and it's, you know, it's not maybe his comfort zone.
No, and that's something I can only appreciate.
Yeah.
But then again, Japanese are too solid at the moment. Wow, look at that. Also feel they are playing.
5.
The pace is way too low.
I mean, this is the kind of form they had in April, Midorikawa and Saito. When they were at the Asian Championships and they got to the final, they played really well. And they just haven't found that level again, that consistency again of performances in a row. And you get the feeling that here, you see sort of that
See it
coming together
back.
again.
Yeah. And then you see how much is needed to, like a one tournament wonder is not giving you anything for free. It's not a guarantee that you will do well again in the next round.
Exactly.
No, you need to be on top of your toes all the time. And also having that desire to
White court, please.
win and to move on to the next round.
And they had that really nice spell where they won the Indonesia Masters, and then April, silver medal at the Asian Championships, and, you know, it looked like they were really
Fine, Judge. Over here, please.
sort of coming together very strongly, and then they kind of fell off the map a bit. And now this is sort of a good sign for Midorikawa and Saito, because they too have big shoes to fill in mixed doubles for Japan after the separation of Watanabe and Higashino. They haven't found that same...
No, Utah's also struggling to find a new partner, right?
Yeah. He's tried it with Matsutomo and also Taguchi.
Oei.
Oh, can't afford to make mistakes like that.
No. But she felt like she had to go for the most difficult shot. And the Chae Young, who's feeling confident, is making those shots.
Yeah.
But there you can see that she's also not that confident on court today.
3 points needed. Oh,
That is lovely play.
got the line. Need a bit of that.
Great
Lee and Chae.
backhand defense.
18.
Right in the corner.
That's a lovely shot.
Even Speedy Gonzalez couldn't get it.
That's a lovely shot. I love the backhand defense when it falls into the right angles and corners and spaces. Oh, he picked up that really nicely.
Service over.
Midorikawa
Has been really good today.
Has been super today.
Yeah.
Service over. 8, 9.
Great serve return there from Chae. Push on the body.
I see Paul Jubong with his head down. I don't think he can look at it anymore.
Good flick serve.
Let's see.
But again-
and again he missed it. Into the net
but
straight.
strings are gone.
Yeah.
Over.
But then again, don't go for that.
20. Match
But I
point.
think that's his comfort zone. He wants to try and that's where he closes out the points.
But if your strings are gone, you go all out for an attack, then it's
Then it's silly.
suicide attack, basically.
Then it's silly. Well, multiple match points here for Midorikawa and Saito. And they've gone long on the first match point. That means it is indeed Midorikawa and Saito, the world number 8, who are through to the semifinals here at the Denmark Open. Haven't gotten to a semifinal stage at this tournament. So this is new ground at the
New
Denmark
ground.
Open.
Something to be proud of.
Match won
Absolutely.
by Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito.
And,
21.
what a way to do it. 21.
8.
13, 21, 8 in 33 minutes. Quick fire win for the Japanese. And it's,
Convincing stuff.
yeah, it's very impressive the way they've done it today. And Midorikawa especially.
But also Saito, she was amazing in her defense.
Yeah, the defense of Saito and the creativity of Midorikawa
Agreed.
has won this for the Japanese. And straight games win, they're through to the semifinals. Well, thank you very much, Selena Peak, for keeping us company. And we'll see you soon. But right now, we're going to move on to the final game of this Court 2 quarterfinals action. Welcome back. You're watching live coverage of the Denmark Open 2025 presented by Victor. And here on Court 2, we're down to our final match of the day. It's women's doubles. And a very interesting prospect this is. Chen Qingchen and Jae Fan, the number 5 seeds here, taking on Arisa Igarashi and Chiharu Shida from Japan. And we'll go into the interesting prospects and why it is so in just a bit. But this is going to be the final quarterfinal on Court 2 for today. And then tomorrow we'll be down to one court for semi-finals day. As we wait for the officials and the players to make their way to the court, let's have a look at that women's doubles draw. And the winner of this China-Japan clash, at the bottom you see there, will take on a Korean opponent in either Kim and Kong, the number 3 seeds, or